7 days of waiting for one of the videos to be uploaded. And is it worth it, you think? Well, I'm back with another one, back with the video. So enjoy for your eyes, yo. It's a Wednesday rundown. Don't frown, don't frown, don't frown. I'm taking it to your town. This is the Wednesday rundown, season 2. After these tougher things I've been talking about in the last Wednesday rundowns, I feel like it would just be better to sit back, relax, and almost have a reminiscent video here. And that's what I'm going to talk about. I touched on nostalgia, said I might talk about it. We're talking about it now. Now, first of all, why am I talking about nostalgia? It's because this one is way more lighthearted. It just brings joy when you remember things from the past. You know, I was in my first period today. I realized that my teacher, my health and wellness teacher, used to be like one of these, I called them guards, but just a person that sat there and made sure people had passes to go to nurse and stuff. As I went to the nurse every day, she would just let me go by because she knew, oh, I'm going to the nurse. She wouldn't like take me back every day. And I was like, yo, that's super cool of her. So I mentioned that today, you know. And tomorrow's Throwback Thursday, so you know, all that, all those vibes of nostalgia. But one that I really want to mention is this is the first Wednesday since my Raging Wednesday rundown number 2. Yes, that's probably about 60 Wednesdays, 60-something Wednesdays ago. So more than a year ago, I think it was actually 2018, and I was raging. I think it was 7th grade. No, it was 8th grade, sorry. It was 8th grade. I'm a sophomore now. It was 8th grade, and I was raging about homework, and then I started raging about why do these people like barely turn their homework, but they get great grades, and then they get candy. And I could go into the whole thing. The video is not up anymore. It was on my old channel, and I lost the footage. But if you remember, man, like, if you know, you know, you know. And since then, I've not been drenched with homework on a Wednesday. Today's that day. 5 assignments, 2 in Spanish, 2 in math, 1 in science. You see, that's 5 assignments. I have to unload the dishwasher and mow. Now, you're probably saying, whoa, why are you making the video then? You're getting distracted from your tasks. Technically, yes. But all those things that I've mentioned, I have talked about on the channel. Chores, talked about doing the dishes while doing the dishes. Mowing, I've talked about on many occasions. I made a full video on the side. Pretty sure it's on this channel. Called Mowing Tricks. Very, very good video. If you want to see it, go give it a watch. Except I was super tired because I just mowed. But all these things we can look back on. It's actually part of the reason I made the channel is so, you know, like I have footage of myself to then look back on. Mindy, hi Mom.
Hi honey.
Okay, so, but mentioning all of these things, why am I talking about this? Well, that's not a great question because I don't know either. I'm kidding. Look, I just feel like I've been talking about too much heavy stuff on this channel, and well, my friend Tyler, he calls them heart-to-heart videos. I love making those because they're real, and I feel like sometimes those things aren't talked about enough. But let's just bring some happiness and joy, you know? Maybe I can be the little bit of your day that can bring you up a little bit or make you smile. One of my favorite YouTubers ever said, I will keep making this series until nobody watches it anymore. The views started to die a lot, so he stopped making it. One of my favorite series is absolutely incredible. And he said as long as he can make someone smile every day with it, he'd be happy. And I was like, dang, I smiled at every single one of those videos. You know, he helped me through some stuff. And if I could help people through stuff by being real with them, maybe connect a little bit, that's sometimes all people need. That's why I make the heart-to-heart videos. And if we also look back in the past at what I used to do, we can realize that I've always been doing those heart-to-heart sort of things. You know, back when I did my doing laundry live streams, I would get deep and talk about some more real things because I'd have you guys talking to you for like an hour. So it's not like this is just something brand new and I'm changing. I am who I am. I don't really change. Who? What?
You grow.
Yeah, I grow. I don't change. Yeah, because I have core values. And on the topic of core values, a lot of people, at this stage in their life, I know me included, are going to look at people and you're really going to think, are they changing or are they growing? And if the answer is that they are changing, then question, are they changing for good or for bad? And if they're changing for bad, you might have to drop them off. Not like hit them or anything, because that's what dropping off means for a lot of y'all. No, by drop them off, I mean like, sorry, this is the exit, you're not my friend anymore. But you don't gotta say that. You could just maybe disconnect from them a little bit, and they can still be your peer or whatever. You can respect them. A lot of people, you just gotta respect as a human being. That's all I'm gonna say. Not everybody's gotta get along. If everybody got along, life would be boring. You know for a fact it's fun to have drama, and you know for a fact that it's fun to dislike somebody, but that doesn't mean that you just have to go out and say you dislike somebody. You know? Because friendships get cut. Peers will eventually get cut off. You won't even know them anymore, you know? But the people who stick with you the longest are the people you're going to remember. Let me ask you a question. If you went back and thought of your first grade friends, how many of them are you friends with now? Maybe one or two of y'all are like, well, that's my best friend back in first grade. Or, you know, you were set up as childhood best friends. But other than set up as childhood best friends, I'd say those connections really weren't fully there in first grade or kindergarten, you know, because we're not fully matured. So although a lot more people get cut off now than we used to in first grade, we now have bigger and better relationships with people. And if you don't have a relationship with someone, what that means is nothing against you. It's just somebody hasn't really talked to you or understood who you truly are. You know? I've always had that thing of like, wondering why, okay, well, these people are alone at the lunch tables. I'm not one who laughs at them or says, wow, look at them with nobody. No, they're not understood and nobody's going to go up and sit with them. So I usually would go up and sit with them. Not lately, because it's only like 4 people to a table, and I usually go sit with them and get my whole group, but if I only sit there and get 2 people with me, it's like, what are we doing? And then they'll just have their headphones in. That's a whole other thing. I'm getting distracted. Anyways, my point is, nostalgia and looking in the past are good, as long as you're looking back for the right reasons. If you're looking back to enjoy those times, to reminisce about the times you had, the times that you and me had, you know what I'm saying? Great song, by the way. Horrible vocals, but still a great song. I think the horrible vocals make it better. But while looking at all of this, I want you to know this. It's okay to look back at the past. A lot of times you gotta look back at the past to realize things have changed. Let's not repeat the things in the past. And one of the things I greatly want to mention really fast is about one of my friends. His name's Christian. If you're in Noblesville here, you understand who he is, and you understand who he is at his core of a character. I'm going to make a statement here, and I'm going to say some things that certain people are going to disagree with, and I'm totally fine with that. But before you leave and disagree, I want you to hear me out. Christian said some things. Horrible, nasty words and things that I would never want to have a friend say. This is where you say, well then you just got to cut him off, right, Luke? You cut him off. When you know someone for as long as I've known him, for how good of a guy he is and all this, I know his core intentions. People who don't know him, boom, bash, 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 bash. They're bashing on him because they don't know who he is, right? They don't know who he is as a person. Now, before you leave, because I know you're already raging if you disagree with me right now. Before you leave, listen, fully hear me out, because I have people on both sides of this argument that's been going on and bubbling with Christian and these other people. And I just want to say, for both sides, first of all, learn to love each other on your respective sides. You don't have to love Christian. Christian doesn't have to love y'all. Y'all can disagree on this. And here's the thing, you're saying, Luke, what he made was a racist statement. And I know, we're getting big, we're getting real for a second. It's Wednesday Rundown, I have to run down everything of the week. And this is a big part of it. For a guy like me, who has seen racism happen to my best friend before, seen it happen to many of my friends, seen people bat a blind eye to it, I'm not just going to sit here and stand for what he did. I had a full conversation with him. I know that most of the other side, not to attack, but I'm guessing you didn't actually have a conversation. hear him out, see where he was coming from. It wasn't only an apology. He's changed a lot in the last year. He's changed a lot in the last week. We all have, right? But it's not change. He's grown. He's growing into a good person. And a lot of you guys out here really like to see these certain people get canceled. You know, cancel culture. And with cancel culture being mentioned here, I want to say, give a second chance to most people. 99% of the time, it'll work out well. If it's their first mistake, why are you going to slander or try to basically get rid of them for the first mistake? I am a believer that people can change and grow. I have been a believer in this for as long as I can remember, as young as I was. So I'm asking you, people on both sides of the argument, to see the other side, respect it. You don't got to be friends, but let's stop the hate, start the love. That's what I'm asking from y'all. Let's get into shout-outs. And sorry if that made me lose some subscribers or something, but I just want to say I'm a believer in change and growth. Alright, look. After something as controversial as what I just said, because I feel like it's controversial, I feel like no one's going to be on my side. Although I am friends with people who aren't on my side, because I feel like you could be friends like that. But then people are going to say, Luke, you can't do that because you're friends with a racist, therefore that makes you racist. He's not a racist. I know him as a person. I know racist people. His friend, who then did say something, is a racist. We're not going to mention that guy's name, but it was posted later. That man is a racist. That man is a homophobic. That man is not a good person, but Christian's not that. So I just want to get that out of the way. Let's go for shout-outs. Thursday, we got James, Fouch, the Couch, the legend, Wouch. You know what I'm saying? Big boy hours. Big legend there. And then we're going to go to Friday. Bryson, you a goat, bro. You a goat, bro, with the goat flow, with the goat flow, with the goat flow. You know, big legend to you, Bryson. In my English class, pretty dang cool. Yeah, so, go get that out of the way. Monday, fun day, run day, ton day. Excuse me. Monday. Actually, let me switch around Thursday and Friday. Thursday, Bryson. Friday, James. Whatever. Monday, Tyler Polk. Tyler, the legend. Tyler, the GOAT. Mentioned him earlier as I have seen things happen to him before. I had a full conversation with him in the Christian situation. And by the way, Christian did start out the situation. I'm not condoning his actions. I do want to mention that. I do think that the use of the words that he said, don't want to mention the word, but I think that it's uncalled for and not right. But again, I think people can change from saying that word. That's just personally what I think. And of course, it doesn't matter much. I'm a white guy. And I gotta listen to my, black brothers and sisters. So yeah. But that's my opinion as a white straight male. So don't get it twisted. Don't think that I'm some all-knowing guy. Alright. Tuesday, gonna go to JD. I miss you, JD, so I gotta give it to you. And Ben, I miss you, Ben. So I gotta give it to you two guys. I said that I missed you yesterday. You guys are just so awesome, and I miss y'all. And you guys are great cool people. Wednesday is today. We are gonna give that to Christian. We're gonna give it to Christian because I think that he's gonna grow. And yo, if he proves me wrong, he doesn't grow, he doesn't change, I will cut it off. I basically told him that. I said, dude, you gotta change, you gotta grow. But I'm gonna give him that chance. Therefore, let's all give him that chance together as the Affleckers. Let's give him a chance. And that's my Wednesday shout out. Sorry if I made anybody mad. Sorry if I made statements that aren't acceptable. I don't try to, and I try to stay silent on things like this when it comes to my own community. But you know how outspoken I am about Black Lives Matter and things like that. So why would I be defending him if I didn't actually believe what I'm saying? Thank y'all for watching. Have a good day. Stay tuned for more next week. Hopefully Christian will change by then. Anyways, until I see you guys again. Yo, F that. out!